Indian army said that anybody with a Pakistani flag will be oofed in Kashmir. So Kashmiri people did this. They literally painted a Pakistani flag on this cow, and Indians really love their cows. Man, both sides just don't have any chill over there. The flag of the United States, except I've misplaced it and had to use just whatever other flags I had laying around. This is actually pretty impressive. We've got the stars up here. There seems to be about 50 with the European Union, Somalia. Definitely good enough. Okay, a new Afghan flag right next to Canada's flag to make a perfect stripe. The stripes are pretty much working. And did you get 13? This is actually really creative. Like, I know it's obviously a poopy post, but this person deserves an award or something. Epic Reddit moment. A flag for a girl who's interested in my flag making. Or in other words, the new flag of simps. What girl in their right mind is interested in flag making? Some already seem super sus about this. I mean, I just make videos about this stuff and even I'm single. Oh, damn. The Swiss flag, except it's in Times New Roman. I would love this if this was like the war flag for Switzerland. You know, some countries use a certain flag when they are in the middle of a battle or whatever. I think this also works for like an imperial Swiss empire. Maybe they started like just taking over all the countries around them. The flag of Japan, except showering, is bad. That's just evil. Who made this? Every time I see this Smash Bros icon, I just think of Denmark. Like, there was this one day not that long ago where Smash Brothers was, like, announcing some new character. And my ass was just thinking that everyone was just a big fan of the Danes, because I was seeing this symbol everywhere. The proper Union Jack. It's not that complicated, guys. The English flag, the Scottish flag. We've got all the kingdoms, just throw them together. There we go, that's good enough. Basically, everyone's going around the weird Welsh flag with the dragon by using this St. David's flag. It's the Welsh flag, except boring. But this is probably what they're going to actually have to do if they want to include Wales. We have Taiwan, yeah, but what about Tai 2? Have you never heard of Second Taiwan? This is actually a legitimate country, but once again, the People's Republic of China is just trying to get us to not recognize it. The Alaska state flag, except it's a time-lapse photo. Oh yes, one of those long exposure shots. They're just so beautiful. The use of this blur effect on a flag is brilliant. Okay, so this has seriously become a problem. It's not that difficult, guys. The problem is this person severely underestimated our power. It's incredibly difficult. Look how brilliant all of these flag designs are. You can create a little stick figure and put them in all these different places. I don't even know where to begin. What's like generation 1? How many levels deep did we really go into this? Do I want to know? Why is the Swiss flag being included? This is just too much information to try to intake right now. Flag of the United States, except I wanted to remove Alaska, but I didn't know what star represented the states, so I just removed them all. This really feels like looking at the USA flag kind of without any clothes on or something. Like, it's not decent. I feel like I need to blur this out or something. Flag of Brazil, if they were the ones that created anime. This actually doesn't look too bad, and Japan has really good relations with Brazil, or at least it's like the #1 vacation spot, I thought, for most Japanese. There's like some weird loving fling that these two places have with each other. I think this works pretty good. Oh, this is how it happened. They did the poopy post to Union Jack, but then they added Japan so that it created a head, and then everyone started posting these stick figures everywhere. I'm not surprised. Flag of Canada, except fall is over, and the colors are back to normal. It's rare to see the Canadian flag look like this time of year, but just wait for spring, it's gonna happen. It's like one of the biggest mistakes I see flag noobs make. No matter what, almost every time they see this, they think it's the flag of Peru, but no, it's actually just the Canadian flag during the winter. Someone redesigned a new pride flag. I'm sure a lot of you are wondering why this pride flag doesn't make any sense, and to that I say you aren't looking deep enough. Light green, blue, and teal. LGBT. The messaging is just so clear now. Let's definitely make this flag significantly worse just for the meaning. You know, at this point in the flag making community, we are now making brilliant designs off of meme images. This is literally award-winning right here. They should put this in a museum. I'm really loving that they got the detail that this dog is clearly a communist. I got that vibe too, and I like to see the symbolism added to this. Here's another doggo flag, except this was coming from somebody that had a friend in Kosovo. The friend says their country's probably gonna go to war, so this was made to cheer him up a bit. And how could you look at this image and not be happy? It's just so incredible. Now, we've seen Taiwan, we've discovered Tai 2, now get ready for Tai Fighter. This is the flag of a Taiwan or Tai 2 that has made it into the Galactic Senate, showing off their strength in the galaxy. Evil Denmark be like, England gets invaded by 1 or 2 angry Vikings, and now all of a sudden they want to do no Denmark flag. This is the beginning of their Joker arc. I saw this in a video not too long ago. Someone accidentally used the flag of the Jewish Autonomous Oblast instead of the Pride flag. Well, apparently the reverse is now happening. Someone accidentally used the Pride flag instead of the Jewish Autonomous Oblast. I mean, I say at this point, it might as well just be interchangeable. I don't think anyone's gonna know out here anyways. I now realize that this place also has a coat of arms, and this tiger is unlike any other tiger I've ever seen in my life. Why not make the tiger, like, prideful? Like, throw some rainbow colors over it. It's just the flag and the coat of arms don't look anything alike. Flag of Bangladesh, except this is gang... I don't think I can finish that statement. There's Bangladesh, and then there's gang, yeah, I'm just gonna move on. Flag of Poland, except I've made it better. Can we not bully Poland any more than they already have been in history? I am now just realizing the similarities between the Czech Republic and the Polish flag. I never realized they just kind of put a blue triangle over here and said it was all in a good day's work. Flag of South Korea, but you're in severe debt and so hard up for cash that you'll risk death through sadistic playground games. Couldn't you have just used the North Korean flag then? The flag of Brazil, as soon as the Amazon rainforest is burned down. You can't have green on the outside if you don't have the Amazon anymore. But this gray does represent like the charcoal of all the burnt wood, I think. Oh, that's how the Jamaican flag got added. It was a hat on top of the Japanese head. And he's getting so powerful, I don't think anyone can stop him. Not even, you guessed it, the Welsh dragon. Finally, this damn thing has been defeated. Can anyone help me identify this flag? I don't know exactly what it is, but I have this weird feeling that my German grandpa lives there. Literally only did this because it reminded me that I need to play this game. It's been on my list of games to play on my second channel for so long, and I'm like, okay, this is a sign I gotta do it. The Union Jack flag, except the symmetry was really bothering me. I have always wondered why this flag doesn't look like this, but at the same time, I've kind of been too afraid to ask. It's actually strange going from that flag to the real flag. This doesn't look right. But this is the official UK flag. Why is it done like this? It's actually bothering me. I mean, I don't want to say this looks so much better, but now this just looks really off. I don't like it. I'm sorry. Flag of dolphinism. I mean, let's be real. If any creatures were going to seize the means of production and form some sort of government behind the proletariat, it probably would be the dolphins. I wonder who are the fascists of the underwater universe. Sharks or like killer whales, maybe? Flag of the USSR, except the Americans took it over. They didn't love it before, but now they really love it. Ironic, since McDonald's basically caused the collapse of the Soviet Union. The Russian flag, except it has a smaller Russian flag inside of it. Is it just me, or does this not look that bad? I mean, ignore the 240p quality. It's kind of a unique little trick that you could do to separate yourself. Ah, yes, the moral dilemma. Which one are you going to take out? Wait a second, that's just gonna loop around and take them. Okay, I actually like this choice a lot more. The actual canon flag of Zootopia. And it's not too bad considering it was made by a bunch of furries. Like if the Italians have the Godfather franchise, this is literally the furry equivalent. Ah yes, the greatest flag ever designed according to artificial intelligence. It's one of those weird images where like nothing is actually real. It's just a bunch of made up things. I thought this was like a frog surrounded by pizzas for a second. So artificial intelligence are somewhat a fan of Italy, I think, and France. If this is a frog, I don't even know. I don't like these images. But speaking of France, here's the flag of the ants in France, or in other words, France. And of course, just like anything from France, they are fighting each other. Out here revolting, probably gonna chop each other's heads off. Oh, that poor queen. Here's a flag of the greatest Gorbachev quote ever. Shook hands with both Ronalds, Reagan, and McDonald's. I mean, at this point, Mickey D's isn't even trying to pretend like they didn't single-handedly take out this world superpower. They're really just flexing on us now. Flag of Argentinian. I actually prefer this one because I don't want to see the sun's creepy face. The sun really creeps me out in these South American flags. But I mean, you gotta choose your poison. Sometimes the sun is looking pretty neutral, and in other times, specifically in Uruguay, it's looking a bit more scary. I'm gonna be 100% honest right now. I actually had no idea this was a thing. I've been staring at these flags for like my entire life, and I didn't know this one has like a scary smile to it. I'm sorry, Uruguay, but I don't know. I think I will take the Argentinian flag. Like, he just looks like he's neutral. Like we accidentally locked eyes on a bus. The flag of Subway, which actually doesn't look that bad. They should actually consider designing their icon like this. I mean, that's the thing about these flags. They're basically just icons. And isn't Subway almost more more popular than McDonald's in certain countries? We saw like a map showing how many Subways there were compared to McDonald's. As soon as Subway establishes the country of Subwayistan, I think this is what they gotta fly. Maybe this is what World War III has been building to this entire time. After McDonald's took out the Soviet Union, it left a power vacuum for a new food empire to rise up. Subway has slowly been gaining ground, but we'll see who wins this Cold War. Let's just hope it stays cold. Hang on back there. Flag of China, except I love fractals. I don't even know what a fractal is. I haven't thought about fractals in probably 20 years. I'm just making it up. I never learned about fractals. Who pays attention in math class? Can anyone help me identify these two flags? I'm in Finland, and this is an Indian restaurant. Questions. I wonder. That's a tough one. An extended scene that was cut from the original theatrical version of Zootopia. We have this car driving down the street, probably some sort of parade. I think it's in Dallas. This is very nice. Nice little convertible. People are out there watching on this grassy knoll. And wait a second. Okay, I think I know why this scene was cut. Glad they're sporting the flag, though. We don't need to identify this. We know that one. We've discovered that. Mario is no longer Italian. He is now normal. This is how they're going to advertise the new Mario movie with Chris Pratt, right? This is the first movie posters. Prepare yourself. Looks like it's going to be a good one. And big thanks to the October patrons: Majestic Unicorn, Poppy Drew, iLoveMarx, Drew's Thick Breaks and Girlfriend, Drew's Argentinian Grandpa, Aryan Bring Back Polandball, Alfonso M6, Barnsky W, Dalton D, Full Send Nick, Ivan Lima, Jesse C, LuxembourgLover, Max Cooper, McBlorf, Mine Brothers 999X2, and Stormtrooper 501. Thank you.